A rainy homecoming night and senior night in the intimate confines of Memorial Field at Bellarmine Preparatory School in Tacoma, Washington. Two South Sound heavyweights will wage an old-school battle on real grass and in real mud to decide the Narrows 4A league title. Two teams wearing two shades of navy and blue with one page of history to be written. It's Olympia versus Bellarmine Prep next on MaxPreps.com. Welcome in, everybody, to At the Game, fueled by G-Series here on MaxPreps.com. Casey Littlejohn with you on this Friday night. And when there's a big game, you have that extra electricity in the air. You can feel it. And that is definitely the case tonight at Bellarmine Prep High School in Tacoma, Washington. As what we have really is a de facto Narrows League 4A championship game tonight between the Bellarmine Prep Lions and the Olympia Bears. Both teams 7-0, 5-0 in league. Olympia, number 2 in the MaxPreps 4A rankings. Bellarmine at number 5. Should be a splendid contest tonight. Before we get to the highlights, let's take a look at tonight's players to watch for. Bellarmine Prep senior wideout and defensive back Michael Rector is a major factor in ensuring opposing defenses respect the Lions' aerial game. His big playability nearly helped see BP through to the championship game last year. He's verbally committed to the University of Washington. The steam engine of Olympia's locomotive rushing attack is senior running back Spencer Kilman. He had to miss some time to injury, but seems to be back at full force, going for 251 yards and 2 touchdowns in a 27-3 win over Gig Harbor last week. With regular Isaiah Flynn out with an injury, running back Joe Lovejoy put some of the extra burden on his shoulders. The drive stalls for Bellarmine, but Michael Rector's the punter as well, and he lays this one just outside the shadow of the goal line. It's Zach Fuller and Brandon Thompson with some tough hitting on defense for Bellarmine. So backed up to the goal on a third down, Trevor Hauser gonna roll out and find Nathan Slauson. Bellarmine does get the ball back though, and it's the Olympia defense coming up big. The ball's put on the deck, and it's pounced on by number 25, Bentley Tran. Olympia's turn to make something happen, and Hauser, a little miscommunication with the snap count, picks it up in his own backfield, shakes off some Lion defenders, and he puts in a feel-good run to get the Bears pumped. And then it's number 9, Casey Bond, straight ahead with a bullet for the Bears. Down in the trenches now, Olympia looking to score first. And the senior QB, Trevor Hauser, calmly finds number 30, Tanner Hartsock. A controversial ruling on the extra point keeps things at 6-0. So Bellarmine looking for a little spark. And Lou Milley mishandles the kickoff, but he gets it. Does some dancing moves, finds some daylight, and provides some sunshine for the Lions. Second quarter now, Lions looking to convert the quarterback, Sifo Luafau. takes a licking and he keeps on ticking. But then it's turnover time again for Bellarmine. Mishandle on the exchange. Ball's on the ground. And number 67, Smith Simons, comes up with it. Going for a little bit of trickery, a little reverse to Rector. And he picks up something good for the Lions. So it's the home team on the move again, but number 71, Carlos Moises, different ideas. Going WWE on Leofau on that sack. Now check out this Olympia pass play. This one's going to be right in your face. Trevor Hauser to Alex Johnson. Stays in bounds. Nice pickup for the Bears. Hauser tries across the middle again, but this one intercepted by number 23, Michael Ota. So only a minute to go till halftime on fourth down. Who do they go to? Big number 3, Michael Rector, on a dime from Sifo Leofau. Mom's going to have to use the Clorox on those pants because he's putting in some dirty work. Leveling Bellarmine up the extra point, puts them ahead 7-6 at halftime. So this game featuring two very stingy defenses. As you see here, Tanner Hartsock coming in with another Olympia sack. And it's Lovejoy getting the carry for B Prep. He says, "Get off me." Fourth quarter now, Olympia trying to pick up a big chunk of yards, but Drew Griffin with some nice secondary work to break it up. Olympia needing to convert to keep their drive alive, and number 85, Dylan Reed, comes up with a big catch from Hauser. They leave it to the offensive lineman, and they leave it to the offensive line, and Spencer Killman with the ball. Through the mud, he dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Olympia. Olympia goes for the 2-point conversion, and Hauser rolling out and finding Alex Johnson. 14-7, Olympia. Olympia looking to put the damper on the Bellarmine homecoming. This play really didn't bode well for the Lions as Sifo Leofau gets drilled by the Olympia defense. Number 60, Clayton Woodruff, comes up with the ball. The Bellarmine D needs a stop, but Hauser finds Nathan Slauson for another conversion for the Bears. They go for 3 to lock it up, but the field goal is blocked by Bellarmine. So Prep still alive, still a one-score game, 14-7. And Leofau and Rector step up with this long-range strike. We got a game on our hands, folks. And it's Leofau dropping back, making a bolt for it, giving up the body for a few extra yards. And then it's Joe Lovejoy following his Hogs across the line for the touchdown. Looks like we're going to be tied up heading to overtime, but wait. So Bellarmine going to go for it all. The winner of the loss on 2-point conversion, Leofau finds Logan Hickman in the flat, 15-14. Little time remains for Olympia. Although they almost come up with a great catch there off the deflection. Another desperation pass by Hauser is going to be intercepted by Jacob Salazar. Olympia gets the ball back one more time with 12 seconds left to play. Little hook and ladder play keeps things interesting. But the miracle's not to be had. And Bellarmine Prep, in front of a big home crowd, takes the 4A Narrows League title with a 15-14 thrilling victory over the Olympia Bears. had a chance to speak with Bellarmine Preps' Michael Rector, and he filled me in on one of the Lions' post-game rituals.
Michael Rector, Bellarmine Prep. Every time after the game, the team goes in the locker room and we do cake in the face for somebody who got the player of the game. Yes, sir. You know, it's just surreal. You know, we worked for this all year because we lost to them in the league title game last year. We wanted it back. You know, first league title since 1972. You know, we thought we deserved it to all the alumni and everybody here in our community. So, well, you know, none of us doubted anything at all. We just got back in there. We said, let's go. We thrive on adversity. We like adversity, and you know, we had trust in each other that we'll come back. Hopefully, you know, everything depends on God. However He wants it, then it'll happen that way. So, right now, I'm fully committed to UW. Right now, I don't have any visits planned. Right now, we'll get into that later. But right now, I'm just focused on this team and doing what we can right now while we have the chance. And we'll worry about my personal life later. So.
Now this was a big game that lived up to the billing, a fantastic finish tonight between Bellarmine Prep and Olympia. I'm Casey Littlejohn, signing off. We'll see you next time on At the Game, fueled by G-Series.